One of my earliest memories with my father was when I was around 4. I remember him picking me up and throwing me in the air and then catching me again. I'll never forget that sense of freedom and security that my father was able to bring to me. Whenever I was happy, he was happy with me. Whenever I was sad, he would always know what to say. Even when I pushed him away, my father still never gave up on me. My father was tough, but I remember the useful skills he taught me. Like, I remember when he taught me how to work with wood. Dad, look what I built! I think Mom will love it. Remember the first time I built my first chair? And then right when you sat on it, the leg crashed and you fell? What do you mean that wasn't funny? You were laughing with me. Well, at least I was able to make you fall. Okay, maybe it wasn't a good thing for you, but it was for me. My dad actually taught me how to play baseball. He would practice with me and give me tips. He sometimes yelled at me because I was lazy and I didn't want to practice. But I now realize that he saw potential in me. I remember when I hit the home run that won the team and I the game. And I remember seeing my father in the bleachers screaming and cheering for me. I knew I made him proud.
Is up to the plate. The bases are loaded, and Brendan has 2 strikes with 2 outs. The ball is thrown. Oh no! Brendan hits a grand slam and wins the game. The crowd is wild.
My father wasn't perfect, though. He constantly fought about the smallest things. He would never shut up about how I need to act my age and mature. Sometimes we'd say some real hurtful things. I remember one time after one of our big fights, I looked through the crack in my dad's bedroom and I saw my father weeping. It shocked me because I always saw my father as tough and strong. I never saw such vulnerability in him. If I could go back in time and punch myself in the face before I said anything, I would. Some fights resulted in us avoiding each other for days, but we always found a way to work it out. My father always strived to continue to support the family and I. Although my father was not perfect, he was the best dad that anyone could ever ask for. I was such a bastard to him. I remember on that day, he came to me and wouldn't stop talking about how I need to raise my grades because I was almost failing my classes. Now, I only realize he wanted the best for me. I'm fine, Dad! Stop trying to control my life! This is my problem, not yours! Just leave, please! Oh my gosh, I hate him! Why does he have to be that way? Why can't he let me just make my own life choices? Because if he just trusted me, I could actually do something useful in my life! I don't need perfect grades. I'm a professional baseball player. That's who I am. I didn't know that was the last time I would see him. A couple of hours later, my dad tried to call me. Because I was so furious with him, I hung up. Such an idiot. When I got the second call, I knew something was wrong, so I picked up the phone. I wish I would have picked it up the first time so I could just have 10 more seconds to speak with him. What are you gonna do, Dad? Tell me to get a life? I don't need you. Why is he to be so... Hello? Dad, look, please just leave me alone. Wait, what? Slow down. What do you mean you're okay? It wasn't your building, what? Turn on the TV. All right, give me a minute. That's when I saw the first World Trade Center building on fire. I panicked. Everywhere I looked, I saw destruction. It was hard for me to believe that my dad was in the middle of it. Oh God. Dad! Dad, are you okay? Listen to me. Dad, you need to get out of there now. Please, you can do it. There's still time. It wasn't your building. You can get out of there. Please, Dad, don't say that. Please don't say that. Dad, okay, I love you too. Now get out of there. You can do it. You still have time. Please. Please, Dad. Dad? That was the last time I heard my father tell me that he loved me. I remember blaming the whole thing on myself. I still do. Why did I have to be so mean to him? Why couldn't I have just listened to him? My father used to tell me about where he would be when he died in heaven with Jesus. But I never expected it to happen so soon. My dad used to always tell me how proud he was of me and how I was going to change the world.